To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to... The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Nick starting with a pass. Gets it to the 15. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Chuck there to haul it in. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Again, it's Cook. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cook calls it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing now off play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up. Brandon Jones. So they'll decline this and take the result. It's Nix out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Completed to Reynolds. And he gets this forward to the 19. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Caught near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he maneuvers.
That a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another one for Cook. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Now Heineke to throw. Complete beyond the marker.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Throw on 3rd down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Heineke back to throw. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
This finds Smith. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
You know, the appeal of that call, Kate, is an element of surprise. You're not expecting to go receiver run on 4th down. If it's not set up properly, though, even the surprise isn't enough for one of the best athletes on the team to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Heineke now. This into the hands of Will Dissly. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Live ball here. He's going to return it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. He's past the 30. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Courtland Sutton, the man he was after. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He's on the move. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Connects with the open man downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You get these goal-to-go situations, the last thing you're thinking offensively is you're going backwards. And to go back 4 yards, well, that's a tip of the cap to that defense.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Fields the hard squib kick. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos with a 1st and 10. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Rolling left, buying some time. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Courtland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Rager with the return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Heineke. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now, Heineke. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again.
Heineke's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line. Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the left hash, this is from 47.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Rager with the return here. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Smith on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Nix from the gun. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On third down, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Heineke. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front. No.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 7. Will Fox to kick off the Broncos.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Rager with the return here. This return makes it up to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. That's 5, it looks like, on the play, so now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's Cook. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He spins right by him. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go. 2nd and very long. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Broncos football, and they should be able to coast right through this 4th with that kind of lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Along the sideline past midfield. Along the sideline inside the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Rager with the return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Motioning left is Johnston. Now a give to Cook, running left. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. This is Cook. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Broncos get set to take over. 1st down, ball at the 36. Hand off to the back. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Rager with the return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's a give to Cook. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They'll run it with Cook. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Complete beyond the marker. He'll have the 1st down and even more. Has a hole left, room to run. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos close to picking up their 5th win.
What just happened? Seriously? Is that even a play? How does this even happen?
No way, you kidding me?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Trying it left side with Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They send a tight end in motion. This is Cook on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3.